What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So while I was away for Christmas, this didn't make it in time for me to bring it with, but we got Phantom in red, the new Paco Rabanne Phantom Flanker. I grabbed the 50 ml from Rabanne's website, so I don't know, it looks promising based on the notes I had saw. I believe it was smoky, woodsy, a lot of what we had in the previous version, but more about sweetness and woods and less about mineral notes and marine notes and kind of that aquatic feel that we had from Phantom Elixir, which I thought was fantastic. So that's kind of the one to beat. That's my favorite version of Phantom. So let's see what they got. Let's I don't know. Maybe good, maybe shit. Stay tuned. All right. Here we go. As per usual, robot bottle with a red glass to see the juice and a red faceplate, I guess you could say, where the atomizer goes for the robot itself. This is also a Parfum. You see Parfum Elixir natural spray. Let's see what we're working with here. Big mist. A little bit of spice to it on the air. Typical sweet, spicy designer. Am I expecting something special here? No. Will I be pleasantly surprised if it is? Yes. Do I think the probability is high of it being something special? No. No, I don't. That is freaking nice, though. It's got like a red berry sweetness to it. Juicy, thick, like plum. I think plum's in it, actually. Actually, I do think plum is one of the notes now that I smell plum and mention plum. I think plum is in the notes because I've looked at the notes before. Yeah, it's clear as day. Plum. It's very juicy. It's literally making my mouth water. Very juicy. So if you like plum, win column, right? Spiced plum, a little woodsy. Has kind of this cocoa vanilla kind of thing going on, almost Cocoa Puffs like sweetness with the juicy fruit sweetness of the plum. Obviously, it's a sweet fragrance. A little powdery. Opening's really good. What's the dry down like? I don't know. This first impressions. We won't really get into the dry down. I'm going to wear it today, though. So in tomorrow's weekly rotation video, I'll be able to update you guys on what the first wearing was like overall. Type of performance I got. Did it develop? What was the dry down like? We'll see. I'm not going to wear it to the gym, but after the gym, I got several things to do for a couple of hours. So I'll have a few hours out in the world with it. 3 hours out in the world with it, something like that. A little smoky. I got Parfumo pulled up. Let's check out the notes. Phantom in red. 2025. Benzoin lavender saffron is what they list. Let's go to Rabanne's website. Let's go to Fragrance and Beauty. I believe that's because they give you a little bit more of a write-up on Rabanne's website. Fragrance, men's fragrance, Phantom, new. There we go, Phantom in red. So you got 50 ml, which I bought for, I believe it was 115. Let's see, 117. 100 ml for 150, and a 5.1 ounce 150 ml for $188. Masculine, amber, aromatic, woody, stand out, yada, blibbity, blobbity, blue. See ingredients. Description. Lavender, and aromatic woody. No, so it just lists the same three: saffron, lavender, and benzoin. But it's very woodsy, very plum forward fruity. Definitely smells some plum. Love, but it's time. He's truly madly in love. And signature lavender, really potent mask. Woody, born to stand out. Ultimate power couple with fame and love, Parfum Elixir. Yeah, I definitely get like this juicy lavender, not lavender, juicy plum-like sweetness. May head over to Troll Grantica. No, Eye Fragrance. You head over to Eye Fragrance. I want to say I saw something about it having plum. Phantom in red from Eye Fragrance. This was the first place I got information on it. Yeah, according to these notes, these will be the ones I put on screen because it smells more like this. That explains the smokiness. Lavender plum saffron for the top, benzoin tobacco for the heart oud, which that same oud from Phantom Elixir, I'm sure, which was dry and a little smoky, no real funk to it. The tobacco would make sense for to add to get that light smoke accord that I'm getting, and a little bit of earthy tone. It's just a little bit of an earthy tone. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. But the plum just jumped out at me. It's like, well, I thought there was plum in here. This is where I saw plum, and it makes sense when you smell it. You'll smell plum. I do think it's a bigger hit of plum than something like Le Male Elixir Absolute, where that's kind of short lived. You only get it for a couple of minutes, and then even then, it's not super dominant. It's noticeable, but it's not at the forefront. Whereas here, it's actually at the forefront. And there's I don't know what to well the saffron. I was about to say I don't know what to lend the spiciness to, but we got saffron. There's your warm spice. Definitely a good cooler weather scent. Definitely a great date night fragrance, I gotta say. Don't let oud and tobacco deter you to think it's anything but a mass appealing sweet fragrance. It is a mass appealing woody amber sweet fragrance. And it's done really well. First impressions, do I think it's better than Phantom Elixir? I think for those settings, yes. For overall versatility, no. This is less versatile, whereas I think you can get away with Phantom Elixir more because it had those aquatic and mineral tones to it. Added some freshness and gave it an interesting dynamic, whereas here it's more traditionalist, woody, ambery, warmed, sweet and spicy, seductive. Girls are going to like to smell this on you kind of thing. Yeah, it fits that date night, evenings, cooler weather kind of thing. Sex appeal in a bottle definitely is. When it comes to designers, tried true formula is something sweet, spicy, and warm. The shit works. Even if your nose and your palate and your snobbery develops over time, and you start turning your nose up to stuff like this, which I do not. I love this kind of stuff. You very much know what you're getting with something like this. So is this going to be redundant in your collection? Yeah, probably. Is it going to smell exactly like any one fragrance? No, but it's going to remind you of a plethora of them. Like I mentioned, Le Male Elixir Absolute. It can fall into that because the fruitiness with its warm and spicy and a little ambery, a little leathery. Where this isn't leathery, it's a little bit oudy. That gives it this dry wood feel. So like there's tomato kind of thing with some of the accords. Again, it doesn't smell just like that, but they fall in a family together. I would wear them in the exact same scenarios for the exact same things. So if you have fragrances like that, your most wanted line and stuff like that, again, not exactly the same fragrances, but they do the exact same job, and you would wear them in the exact same situations. And overall, they're still warm, sweet, spicy fragrances. So with that said, they didn't reinvent the wheel here. I do like it a lot. I do think it's a great designer release. I just don't think it's a special designer release. Just off the scent alone, it's an 8 out of 10. It's great fragrance. It smells great to me. I like stuff like this quite a bit. That's why I get eager every year when we get new designer releases because at my core, I love a good designer fragrance. I just do. No matter how many fragrances I smell, I can't get away from that. I just do. And, maybe some of the more educated and special aficionados in this online community of fuckery that we have. And yes, they don't like me. I have the beer earrings and the tattoos. I dress like a teenager. You can't take him seriously. Of course he likes these fuckboy fragrances. Fuck those assholes. That's the kind of people that would give you grief in this community for something like this. But if you like sweet designers, damn it, you should really try this one. It's not going to be something super special. Oh my God, I've never smelled it before. But if you like this style of fragrance, they put another really good one out that I don't think is too redundant in the line. I do think it brings a little something different the way the fruitiness comes across. So it is a really good release. Do I think it's going to be one of the best of the year? Maybe tier 2. It's not going to be top 10. Maybe tier 2. Which was kind of like what Phantom Elixir was. I think Phantom Elixir actually creeped into the top tier. I really liked Phantom Elixir. I can wear that one in a little bit more situations. But yeah, get out and try this one. I believe Sephora has it. Maybe Ulta as well. But I think Sephora has it if you want to get out and try it. I'm sure Macy's will have it as well. Get out, sample it, try it, see if you like it. It's full retail right now. $117 for a 50 ml was plenty for me. You want to wait for discounters, wait for discounters. But that's my thoughts. Appreciate you checking out the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you leave. We'll see you on the next one.